y'all, Chris Hessel here from TGT at Fan Expo Canada 2011. We're here with the wonderful, the talented, the most awesomest RVBer of all time. Of course, you know her as Kathleen Zuelch, aka Tex. How are you doing today?
You know what, I'm having a blast. Thank you for TGT for visiting us today.
You know, I've been on the site. I've been since the very beginning. You know, episode 3 is when I first got into it. Tex has been my true favorite because, you know, you just kick so much ass. It's just wonderful.
Yeah.
But season 9 is the major player here today, and I watched from episode 1 to episode 9. I know 10 is coming up very soon. And as soon as I saw Tex, I went, "Squee, this is awesome." You know, what is it about bringing Tex back after all these years?
You know what, I think in season 9, you're actually going to see a lot of the character arc and a lot of the stories come together. So Tex and Church, and where did they come from, and why did they have this relationship through all the seasons. From episode 10 on, you're going to see so much animation and so much action, and most of it's Tex kicking everybody's ass. So I think you're going to get a lot of questions answered, which is really important.
Well, and that's the one major thing, because, you know, you always knew Tex was a very strong character, not only physically, but she was mentally strong as well. And she really played mind games well with everyone there,
yes,
for that matter.
Right.
What is it about Tex that you can personally relate to?
You know, I like the fact that she's a strong woman. You know, I mean, all corniness aside, it's like it's really good for young ladies to have a role model who actually is smart and she's really strong and she's getting somewhere through all of that, as opposed to her looks or her, you know, even though it's a fun comedy show, I think she's a really good role model.
You know, you've been in the production industry an animation for many years, and you have an extreme talent for that, especially with Iron Giant and Cliff is Big Red, etc. But for those that are coming up in the industry, that are in the younger generation, learning with the source of the internet, what advice do you have for them?
I would say learn, if you're a computer person, and even if you're not, because I'm not a computer artist person, learn the computer, learn the softwares, learn animation, intern with studios, be willing to, work for free sometimes just to get experience, because it's the knowledge and the experience that's going to get you to where you want to be. And as long as you just persistency is everything, and your success will follow.
RVBTO is, of course, a community-run event in Toronto. You know, you've been here in the past, and that's where I met you initially, way back when. And I'm glad to see you finally back in Toronto on a much larger scale with Fan Expo. But what about the personal experiences you've gained from Fan Expo?
I have got to meet a whole different set of faces from our website. And Toronto, to me, this is like I've come here a lot. I've come here for Fan Expo twice and RVBTO twice, and I find that the fans are really, and just the youngsters are really humble and really well mannered, and it gives me so much joy to be able to come up here and make their day when they're actually making my day.
You know, it's going to close down. You're finally going to go back to the craziness that is, of course, your life, and it's wonderful to see you here. But is there any last parting words you'd like to share with TGT and the rest of the fans listening to this?
You know, I would just say keep the community and the online communities, keep them safe, have fun, make friendships, but just keep it safe and just kind of go in a positive direction. Do the best for others. Get out there and volunteer and help people. And I just think that the internet's great, but you got to make sure you're staying outside and be busy and active and sports oriented, but living life, basically.
Well, thanks again, Kathleen.
You're welcome. My
pleasure.
Thank
And keep kicking ass.
Thank you. Thank you very much.